The Mario series, Nintendo's baby, is home to some of the most iconic characters in gaming history, whether it be from the mainline Mario games or from the various spin-off games. We have beloved characters such as Mario, Luigi, other Mario. But with all these fan favorites in mind, do you ever wonder whatever happened to the ones that got left behind? One of the earlier victims is Donkey Kong Jr. from 1982, which has made prominent appearances in various games such as Super Mario Kart, Mario Tennis 64, and Donkey Kong Jr. Map. Unfortunately, his character really hasn't had that much of a presence in future titles, aside from his recent appearance in Mario Kart Tour mobile game. I mean, come on, that game doesn't count. They'll literally put anyone in that game at this point. They recently just put Dr. Bowser in it. Like, what? Back in the day, Donkey Kong Jr. used to be one of the key representatives for the Donkey Kong series, but only to be overtaken by Donkey Kong and Diddy as the years went by. Also, the existence of Donkey Kong Jr. is kind of confusing enough. Contrary to what people may think, DK Jr. is not today's Donkey Kong, or son, or cousin, or whatever. But instead, it's the son of the original Donkey Kong, who later became Cranky Kong, which makes DK Jr. not the Donkey Kong today, because Cranky is Donkey Kong's grandfather, but Donkey Kong's father. Get it? So in Mario Tennis, you compare Donkey Kong with his father, who is younger than him? That ain't confusing. Years later, the Mario Party series came up and brought the introduction of Baby Bowser, otherwise known as Koopa Kid in later titles. To be honest, his design isn't really that inspiring. It's just a smaller Bowser with beaded eyes. A little bit of the lazy design if you ask me. Which is probably why Bowser Jr. essentially took over Koopa Kid's place in later Mario Party entries. At least Bowser Jr. has more defining unique features than Bowser and Koopa Kid, and actually has a personality.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man.
Unlike Donkey Kong Jr. though, once Koopa Kid was replaced, he was never seen again in future games till this day. For this one, I don't really blame Nintendo for dropping the character, as it really didn't seem like his presence added much to the Mario series. Speaking of Bowser Jr., whatever happened to his alter ego Shadow Mario? First introduced in Super Mario Sunshine, we really never got another glimpse of the character again, except for a half-assed Final Smash, and that one time he busts out his 45-inch Java Club.
Nice shot!
I always thought Shadow Mario was a great character, and had great design. Although it looked like Mario, the use of his paintbrush to make portals and gooey enemies really set him apart from Mario and other Mario villains as a whole. Nintendo seems to think the Bowser line of characters are the only villains out there nowadays. Like, why do we need Dry Bowser in so many goddamn games? I know it originally came from New Super Mario Bros., but in the end, it's just a reskin of Bowser. And there's all these other Mario villains that Nintendo has at their disposal. I don't get it. But how can we forget about this character? Arguably one of the most beloved characters in the Mario franchise, constantly getting shafted by Nintendo, waiting for his time to shine. Oh, you thought I meant Waluigi? I like how Geno was one of the most requested characters back in the Brawl days, whereas Waluigi was one of the most requested in the Ultimate days, only for both to get beaten by a plant. A fucking plant. First debuting and only to be playable in Super Mario RPG back in 1996. He's like a one and done type of guy, you know? He gives you one of the best memories of your life, makes you want more, only to ghost you and never come back. Afterwards, he's only ever been seen as cameos in other games, such as Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, and as a Mii costume. That's just a slap to the face at this point. It's crazy how worshipped this character is, yet his appearance is so scarce nowadays. I know technically this guy is owned by Square Enix since they are the ones that developed Mario RPG, so we'll probably never see him playable again in any future game. But that's okay, I understand. Square's too busy busting out bangers nowadays, like Mario Kart 9 and a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. Overall, it's kind of sad to see a lot of these characters have such a large presence in older games, only to fade away into obscurity or to be relegated to small cameos in later games. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to why Nintendo will bring back forgotten characters and put them back on a pedestal. For Spike, one instance, I'm running away from his balls. Years later, I'm playing with his balls. Or, I'll be running away from Charging Chuck. Years later, I'll be playing golf as Charging Chuck. What's he doing on a golf course? Isn't he a baseball player? Honestly, there's a reality where some of these characters just may never come back because Nintendo just does whatever the hell they want. But it's important to know that it's the love and support by fans for these characters that will help carry on their legacies on forever. Nintendo, just give me a lower back, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do without the guy.
Damn, boy!